Alright everyone, I am very committed to this process, documenting the journey. I'm in the car between A and B office and picking up my girls from preschool, and so I thought, hey, jump on it. This was meant to be last Friday, but it's Tuesday, and hey, at least we're getting the update done. Last week, in review, it's kind of coming through the lens of today and the lens of this week already. This week has been a big week. A lot of projects in motion, a lot of new clients coming through, from in the proposal stage right through to closing, and then a lot of inbounds. There's a lot going on, so I'll try to cut through the fluff. Last week was a great week. Hannah is now working 2 days a week in the business and just continues to take more roles from me, more weight off of my shoulders in terms of the strengths that are hers that are not strengths for me. Things like management, things like ongoing process, building out structure to facilitate growth in both product, in both our team and talent, but also in our clients, increasing client satisfaction and team satisfaction. So she is doing phenomenal in that area, and that's allowing me to do my strengths, which is casting vision, coming up with crazy audacious milestones for us to strive towards, big goals, but also breaking that down into strategic action. Like what are the steps that we can take that will get us to that audacious goal? For us, we've just broken into a new market, Melbourne, Australia. Very exciting. And at the time of when this video should have been recorded last week, it had been 1 week since launch. Kind of a soft launch. Essentially my goal in business, and I think a strength that I have, is testing, launching ideas, getting feedback, testing warmth, and then validating and going deeper. So right now we're in this phase of soft launching to Melbourne, letting people know, seeing what the feel is, putting the feelers out there, seeing what comes back. And already we've had a couple of cold leads come in. Literally last night I had a Melbourne agent just message me out of the blue on Instagram, and so I know that the algorithm is pushing stuff out, but we're not going to leave it to chance, not going to leave it to the algo. We have got strategic things that we are putting in place in terms of client acquisition, and I'm really excited to share some of those. So I'll be making another video on our break-in market strategy into Melbourne, and but to keep this focused in review, the biggest things that I'm learning from a short stint of launching into a new market is that thinking bigger has been pretty much the immediate response in me as a business owner since announcing, because it's an unknown market to me. It's a whole nother country, a whole new world. Same technical customer, as in it's a property developer building, multi-use unit developments, but I'm not leaving anything to assumptions. I'm not assuming any pain points. We're going there to learn what are Melbourne property developers facing, what are their needs, and how can we make it easy for them to get 3D renders. Learning a whole lot, but that bigger thinking is empowering my thought towards our current business in New Zealand, in the New Zealand market. It's making me think, are there new ways for us to deliver greater value, to increase client satisfaction, but reduce friction, reduce service delivery lag, and just optimize the product that we are delivering. Ramble. The bigness of a new market is actually strengthening us in the smaller market, our home market here in New Zealand. And so that's been really awesome. I'm learning more and more that the more I can release our team to do what they are experts in, including Hannah, the more that I am then, as a result, released into my expertise, my fields my lanes of genius, which is strategy, brand, marketing, leadership, and vision. All of these great things, and coming up with unique solutions that are best fit to increase client satisfaction. That's my lane. So I'm learning more as a leader. I need to release people more. If people have questions for me as a leader, I've been learning that instead of just like trying to come up with an answer or feeling like I have to have all the answers, even if I do have the answer, responding with, "Oh, you'll figure it out," or "What do you think? What do you think is the best approach?" Asking these questions, it's not just about like getting rid of work. It's actually empowering my team to think, empowering them to strengthen their strengths, and giving them ownership over the process as well. Business is not just about inputs and outputs and a leader sort of pointing their finger. It's about empowering team to think not only for themselves, but to think in a greater way, to lean into the unknown, where they will then be growing. And a firm believer that if the team grows, then the business grows, right? Team grows, service gets better. The team grows, team becomes more unified, efficiency and output increases. And then if I look at my own markers, well then as a business owner, I've got less things to fix and more energy to focus on what's going to grow the business. So those are things that I'm learning. To be a leader is to release people, equip them and then release them. So that's been really exciting. To wrap it up, we are continuing to see the fruit of content compounding at scale. I don't feel like I am a master of content. I feel like I'm just like committing to the process and committing to consistency. And so that's what I'll end this little update on, is that we are generating inbounds, we're getting referrals, we're generating like Google search leads, and I think that's just the result of compounding efforts on content, on delivering great service, and consistently building a brand that is known, seen, and becoming trusted. So hope you might have taken something away from that. I sure am, and I'll have another update for you in a couple of days. See ya.